Hey, Connection Church family, Pastor Jeremy here. I have some good news for you. We are going to be reopening on Sunday, May 31st for in-person services. As you may have guessed, it was a very hard decision for us to stop having services in the first place. It was something that we did very, very prayerfully. I didn't make the decision until I felt peace in the Lord and I felt that He spoke some very specific things to me directly. Our board and our staff prayed with me during that time. We have continued to meet week by week and continued to pray together, seeking God for our church in this current season. About 2 weeks ago, I asked our board to begin praying about the consideration of reopening. And then as things continue to progress in our country and in our state specifically, we felt it was time that we needed to start looking at that decision. You know, the Bible says in the book of Hebrews chapter 10, that we should not neglect meeting together. We take that seriously. However, for that short season, in trying to comply with the government and support the health mandates that were being given, as well as protecting our own sheep, which I hope all of you know how much I care for you and how much we take your safety seriously, we felt it was appropriate at the time, as we felt God directing us, to go ahead and end in-person services for this season. The season has gone on much longer than we anticipated, and there's much rumors about it being extended even further out into the year. But we as Christians need to meet together. We feel it is vital to have church services together, to worship God in His house, in His presence, and study His word together. Fellowship matters a lot. Now, we know that different people are at different stages of understanding and concern levels in this pandemic crisis. So simply put, if you feel you need to stay home to protect yourself and your family, we encourage you to do so. If you're someone who's at risk because of underlying health conditions or because of your age, we encourage you to stay home as well. If you are sick, then you definitely need to stay home and not join us in person. Our online streaming services will continue on YouTube and our website, so you will not miss out on anything. But I have been receiving many phone calls, text messages, and emails from our members asking when we were going to reopen. Please know, church, that we are doing this prayerfully and carefully. When we come back, it will not be the way things used to be. It doesn't mean that we'll never get back to that stage, but as we open in the immediate future, it will be very different than what our services have looked like. I'm not going to take the time to go into all those details now. One, this would take too long on this video. Two, we are still working on those details and figuring out what is safe, what is appropriate, so that we can come and join together. But as you may know and may have seen in the headlines this last week, there are hundreds, if not by now thousands, of churches across the state of California who are joining together to open church again on May 31st. The reason that date is significant is because that is Pentecost Sunday. It's the birthday of the church, the day that the church began. And that's a day that we're going to celebrate, not necessarily the rebirth, but the reopening of churches. And we are believing God for a revival to take place starting on May 31st, for a new awakening to come to California and America, because the churches come together more fervently, more passionately, more seriously to pursue God, to pursue His word, to study His word, and to worship Him than ever before. I hope you will join with us in praying in faith, whether you join us in person or not. I hope you will join with us in faith, believing God for a great outpouring to begin May 31st, 2020. If you have any questions on this, you can always contact us. Email us at office@connectcorona.com, office@connectcorona.com. We'd be happy to answer those. But know in the coming days, and certainly in the 3 weeks leading up to May 31st that we have left, we will be sending out a lot more information. We will send emails. We will make videos just like this and make sure that everyone is updated and has proper expectations about what May 31st is going to look like. But we cannot wait to be together. I'm so excited about it. We miss you terribly. I'm sure you have missed our church fellowship also. Again, we are praying for you. We're going to do all that we need to do to keep everyone as safe as possible. But we look forward to coming together to worship again. We're excited about it. And we will talk to you and see you soon. God bless you, church.